I can't even tell if there's sound. You're live. Um, is it true? Am I live? Number one. Can you hear me? I want to do that. Come on, let's get some people in here. If there's one person, I don't even know why I'm doing this. I really have nothing to say. I think I'm just bored because we are in lockdown. In Melbourne, Australia, we are in lockdown, which means you can't really leave your house. There's a curfew where you need to be inside your house from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. I'm only working 4 days a week with Tuesdays off. That's usually when I get my my YouTube stuff done, and then I just span it out over Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But like that's it. I'm at home. It's Sunday. I think I've already said that at 1:30 in the afternoon. My wife. It's Father's Day out here. My wife is on the phone in the other room with her parents. I hate Sundays. I actually prefer Mondays to Sundays. So I'm a bit annoyed. What time is it in the States? Somebody can say hi. I don't see anybody typing in there. If you don't type in there, I'm just going to give you music to listen to. Let's see what my phone says today. Okay, so it's world clock. Oh, it's 8:30 on Saturday night. People, I don't know if you're in the States, are probably out and about since, I don't know. You guys are a fucking mess too. I'll let you know. Did talk to my dad earlier. He lives in Fresno, and he says it's hot as fuck. So he's actually going to be going to Morro Bay, where the weather's a bit cooler. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. Since no one is saying hi, no one's typing anything over in here. I'm just going to grab music and put it over in there. You can just listen to music. I'll do more than one style. So we'll start with, is your internet? Oh, hush. What's a good song by... Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I wonder if I could do this. I'll just mute that. Do you like Meshuggah? Hey, there you go. Michael Bendel, Tristan McMullen. What's up? Here's a Meshuggah song. That's great. What else do we have? Who else can we? Straws Pulled at Random. That's a great song. You heard that one before? Let's just do a big old blast of Meshuggah, shall we? Here's another Meshuggah song that's great. Ooh, that's Twitter. I don't want Twitter. What about, here's a great song. You ever heard of Textures? Storm Warning. Good. I'm going to give it to you right here, right now. Copy. Paste. Hey, Doug, good to see you around. Yeah, I'm around. I was saying earlier, whether you were in here or not, we're doing, there's a lockdown going on over here in Australia. And we're basically just got to stay inside. Cucks, what's up? Haven't talked to Joshua Jones in a bit. Oh, here's something fun. The ESP Les Paul or EC1000 I have. I think the volume pot on the bridge pickup is fucked. So I'll have to deal with that. I was trying to make videos the other day, and it was just you tap the volume knob and full distortion would kick in, and then it just drop out. So I couldn't even finish the fucking lesson. My Schecter's is the same shit. Yeah, well, what the fuck? Oh well. What are you doing, Joshua? Ugh. I saw you do something on a Van Halen song. What was it? Little Dreamer? Electronics on Indonesian and Korean guitars suck. Yeah, probably. I don't know. So I think we have 2 more weeks of this lockdown shit, and then I'm probably going to go to Victor's where he's got volume pots coming out of his asshole. So he'll probably be able to hook me up with a volume pot. What else? Oh, I'm saving money for the for my last 7 string, which is going to be the George Lynch Bengal Tiger with neon green and yellow. I think I've done photos and stuff and put it on my this type. That's the paint job I'm going for. You can't really see the colors, but it's very neon green and it's got a hint of neon yellow. I just want to make it bright and loud, and then I'm probably going to start working on buying recording gear, which is going to do my fucking head in because I already have Pro Tools on my laptop and I can't even get fucking sound out of that. So whatever. I'm going out. I'll catch up with you later, Mr. Volume Pot. All right. See you, dude. And that's really it. I think I might stick around for another 4 minutes and I'm going to go. I find Facebook is annoying the shit out of me. Let's turn you on to some music. Do we have any strapping young lad fans? All Hail the New Flesh. It's a great song. We'll put it here. All Hail the New Flesh. I'll put it right here. Who else? Ooh, there's a really good solo by Greg Howe called Blindfold Drive. I paid $50 for this CD back in fucking, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. Since I'm going to be pushing stuff, I'm just going to flog all my own shit. So I was in a 2-man band called Flat Stick. What's a good song? Flat Stick, Twilight Dementia. And this was that. This is track 2 off an album I did with a friend of mine. We did all the instruments and that kind of shit. Favorite Van Halen song? Oh, now we're talking. Favorite Van Halen song? Probably Hear About It Later. Really love that song. Let's go even earlier. Here's a band that me and a friend started out of high school called Sinister Sam. Should I give you a live? Ooh, I'll give you the song Crack. This is back when I had long hair and I was, I think, half my age that I am now. So I'm 51 now. This is back when I was about 25, 26. And I'm wearing a dress. So you might enjoy this. This is Sinister Sam, Crack. What else have we got? Ooh, why don't I give you one of here's a song. Here's an intro I wrote on the new Alarum album called Crystals, Crystals. Alarum. I can't spell Alarum. The album's out. We haven't toured it yet because of fucking COVID. Oh, and I just did a lesson to the chords in this song. So get a load of that. Here we go. Is Alarm still going? Yes, Alarm is still going. We just, we're locked down here in Australia. So Crystals is the intro to the song Sand, which I wrote. It does have keyboards in it. It's the only song. It's the only 2 things with keyboards, I think. And yeah, that's going to cause some problems. I think when we play it live, I just think we're not going to have keyboards, which might sound pretty empty. Don't know. Oh, 135. I think, you know what? I could actually tell you, since 6 of you are here, I could probably tell you, I got it on my calendar, and I've got videos in the can. I'll tell you what's coming up this week. So today's okay. So that's okay. So on Monday in the U.S., I'm doing the Alarum Sands chords. What those sound like. On Wednesday the 9th, I'm doing Eddie Van Halen Lynch with the blues box, which I've probably done before, to be honest. And that's all I have. That's all I have up. That's all I have in the can. So then I'm going to probably have to do some more videos. So if you have, and I'll probably have to get that fucking Live Without a Net done. So if you've got requests, hello, Mace Track, the stretchy box. No, well, it's one half of the stretchy box. It's not this. It's this first half of the stretchy box, not the second half. So if you're playing an E, it's not the 15. It's not the 12-15. It's the 9-12, and it's a thing you do. I think it's the thing you do on the B and G strings. But if you have requests, I got to get Live Without a Net done. We've come up to the tapping part, which it's driving me nuts. It's not fun to do. I actually kind of regret. I'd love to do a Frank Marino lesson. I don't know any of his stuff. I'd actually like to do a Frank Marino lesson, but song wise. But his lead playing, dude, Frank Marino's badass. When we were in high school, my friend turned me on to Gary Moore. No, he didn't. I turned myself. The radio turned me on to Gary Moore, End of the World. But anyway, my friend Dave Hull did turn me on to Frank Marino, and wow, what a fucking powerhouse that guy is. But he's got a song called, I think, King B. Does anybody have the answer? That's good. Ooh, did you hear my cover I did of Black Sabbath Mob Rules? Listen to that, because I did all the instruments. I did the drums, did the bass, I did all guitars. A buddy of mine called Shannon sang, and this is it right here. I'll put it right here. Do you want to hear my favorite drum and bass track? I love drum and bass. You got to have an outlet. Let me see. Polar Bryce. We'll call it remix. We'll call it TEMPO, Temporary Love. I hope that gets it. Polar and Bryson, listen to this song. Open your mind really big, because it is not metal. In fact, there are no guitars. It is drum and bass, which is a lot of fun to jam over. So if anybody knows any drum and bass DJs, have them get a hold of me, because I'd love to play guitar on a drum and bass track. Okay, I said I was going to leave. What? It's 1:39 out here. I'll give it to 1:45. But 11 of you have rocked up. Ask your questions, or remember, like 10 years ago, we spoke a few times through MSN. Was 16 back then. Just started playing guitar and heavily into Van Halen. Recently, I rediscovered my passion for guitar. That's always good. Excellent Sabbath cover. Glad to see you still rocking, Doug. Good night from Texas. My grandmother and father are from Tyler and Arp in East Texas, baby. So good night. Dude, it's Saturday night. You're going to bed pretty early, but maybe you've got to work on the farm tomorrow. I don't know. Let me see. Ooh, do you want to hear? I'm just gonna plug all my own stuff. That's what it's all about. So sometimes I forget the names of these things. Ooh, you want to hear a really here's a prank call I did. Prank call. Oh no, I can't do that. Forget it. Here, you want to hear a live set from my favorite drum and bass DJ? I think it's this right here. So there's a DJ out of Brazil named DJ Markey, and I discovered him through like iTunes. And this dude is off his fucking. This is great. Drum and bass is good because it's very uplifting. I listen to it at work, and everybody else hates it but me. But it's very like if you're lethargic, you don't feel like working. that'll put you in the mood. There's some I find some styles of music better than others to work to in a manual labor type of job. So that drum and bass is great because it gets you. Latin jazz is really good as well. Do Latin jazz. I don't know if you've ever gotten into it, but it is the shit. Um, I find gypsy jazz pretty uplifting. Those dudes jam. In fact, let's find. Let me. I think out of the jazz, like all out of all the guitar playing things to learn, I'm gonna say that probably gypsy jazz would be one of the hardest because they're improvising, because they're doing it at like there's a certain metronomic speed involved where they just rip that shit up. Here, let me copy this. But yeah, I think for me, like the top of the top the badass the most badass dudes for me are the gypsy jazz guys. Um, and I love listening to it. If and when I die and my spiritual body leaves my human body, I hope gypsy jazz is the thing I'm listening to as I go, hopefully upward. You never know. They called it jungle here in the UK back in the day. Dude, jungle music. I had 25 years ago, I bought this, and I found it on YouTube somewhere. It's a little label out of Italy called Irma, IRMA, and it was a jazz compilation with like Photek and Jungle Brothers, who did a song called "Come On" and some other. Anyways, yeah, I love it. I love it. It's one of my favorite CDs of all time. But yes, I love, I love drum and bass. So yeah, UK. I'd love to go to the UK. Jane Ho her Gypsy Jazz is so much fun to jam to. Yeah, if you can jam to Gypsy Jazz, still listen to Pendulum. Just that one album, No More Color or whatever it's called. Plastic Color, I for fucking get. I'll play my favorite song out of that. Forget the name of it. Something People. Pendulum, Plastic People. Pendulum. That's probably not even how you spell fucking. Oh, not even how you spell it. Ooh, jeez. P-L-A-S-T-I-C. Is it Plastic People? Don't make me look for the fucking song. Plastic World. This is my favorite Pendulum track right here. If any of you guys got music that I should be listening to, because my mind is always listening to new music, by all means, drop it in. Let's see. Glad to see you still rocking. Ba, 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 ba. Did you watch the Rage Metal special last night? No, we were watching Bin. We just there's a new streaming service out here called Binge, and we got a 2-week trial for free. So we were watching American Horror Story. We finished up on Apocalypse, and now we started in 1984. And by about 2 a.m., my wife called it. She's like, "We're going to bed now," because we've been going to bed really, really late and waking up really late. Today I woke up at 11, which is it's not good, but no. So I missed the Rage special last night. But you know what? I mean, whatever's on there is going to be on YouTube anyways. So come on, people, give me music to listen to, and I'll do the same for you. It's all about the love today. It's all about sharing. So what else am I into? Zappa, of course. How's about some Zappa? So this is old Zappa too. This is overnight. I think it's either overnight / apostrophe / overnight sensation. So we'll do St. Alfonso's Pancake Breakfast live. I don't want to do that, but listen to how crazy he was back in the day. If you're not a Zappa fan, and Father Oblivion, yeah, that's a good little segue. I mean, this dude was doing shit back in the day when no one else was. Favorite 80s hit? I'm going to say Tears for Fears, Head Over Heels. In fact, that album is just fucking phenomenal. Let me see, Peace Dog. You and the Bro Man and Ben Eller taught me nearly all the Van Halen licks. That's good. It's good to know. Ever heard of Pliny? Yeah, he lives next door. He's from Australia, of course. Yes, I've heard of Pliny. Why did I get angry just now? I think he's in New South Wales, but I know who's the other guy? There's another guitar player I know, James Norbert Ivani. Like I personally, well, he's on my Facebook. I'm not like we're not like huge type, but when we played a gig with Obscura in Sydney, and he was there, so it was nice to see him. He's a new guitar dude. I know who fucking Pliny is. Haha. I love your videos, man. Learned loads from you, by the way. Cool. Watch this kid rip it up. Oh no. I'll watch later. Yeah, a lot of people send me guitar players they think I like, and I hate to be a dick, but it's a lot of the times I'm not into it. I'm pretty cunty that way. Okay, so let's keep going. What's another style of music? Ooh, who's that fucking? There's a. No, I forget it. I forget his name. Wait, let's find something. Let me just find what I'm listening to. Ooh, I'll show you my favorite tech death metal track of all time. Yes, we. So this, for me, is the biggest fucking tech death metal flex there is in the world. It's Obscura, and the song is called "Clandestine Stars." Clandestine. Favorite George Lynch solo. Favorite George Lynch solo. Fuck, there's a few. I'll say. Oh man. I'll say Hunter. It's probably one of them, and I haven't even done a thing on it. As a matter of fact, Neil Kernon, who mixed RCD, Circle's End, is the same dude who mixed Dokken Under Lock and Key. Fun fact. And he also did Rage for Order, Rage for Order. He did Queensryche, yeah, Rage for Order, which is my favorite Queensryche album. And where was I going? I was going somewhere with this, and now I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, here's one. There's a little girl by the name of Poppy who wrote a song called Bite Your Teeth that I find absolutely fucking amazing. I wished I had written this album. Check out Spawn of Possession for Tech Death, best tech death band ever, no exaggeration. Excellent guitar playing. Okay. We'll see how we go, dude. Like, a lot of people recommend me a lot of shit, and a lot of times I can't get into it. How about, why don't you grab the fucking link and put it down in there so I don't have to be doing that myself? Because if you're telling me to check out this and that, and as soon as I leave, I'm not going to do what you say. Is it because I'm a dick? Yes. All right, let's move on to Steely Dan. Ooh, let's. Okay. You want to hear what I think is the best Steely Dan song they've got? I don't want a live version. This is called Glamour Profession. And it is, if you can fucking, their chords are out of this goddamn world. Oh, and you know what? I might as well plug the band. Here. Alarum in Spiral. So here's a song that's on the new Alarum album, and it is our death metal. It's our black metal venture, and it's got some very interesting little ins and outs, which would be a little bit of Latin stuff thrown in. The solos are good, and I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, I gotta plug me. Here. Ooh, and I'll plug this guy too. This is the drummer. In fact, it's the same song, but it's drum cam. Our drummer, who's a very young man, I think he's like 27 years of age. His name is Liam Weedle out of Adelaide. There's the drum cam to the same song. Poppy is sweet. Poppy's great. I love her stuff. Why is this held in review? Anyways, let's see what other. I'm just going to check my phone for music I want you to hear. And all you got to do is send me music in there and I'll listen to it, but I'm not going to go actively search for it because I'm lazy and I got other shit to do, which is worry about that stupid Van Halen Live Without a Net. Which I'm not all that fussed. I'm actually thinking I'm so over it that I might just do a live stream and just knock out the rest of it in a very piss poor fashion. Ooh, yeah, but Bill, there's oh man, you know the woman who did a girl from Ipanema. She had a daughter named Bebel Gilberto, and she's got a song called River Song that fuck, I'm in love with it. So how about I give you that? Listen to this at work, and my friends think it's like boring elevator shit, and I don't get that. I don't see that. What Zappa is my idol? Montana was on Overnight Sensation. Yeah, I think it is. Inca Roads is a great song. I think that's on One Size Fits All. Let's see what else I can play for you, or what you should check out. There's a woman named Basia, Basia. She is from Poland. She is an amazing singer. She does all of her own background vocals, and it's fucking dense as all fuck. I'll send you one of those. I guess we've moved into jazz, female fronted jazz stuff now. Basha, Drunk on Love. I don't want live versions. Yeah, this one right here. There's also a song by Steely Dan called Babylon Sisters. You should check that out. You see, sorry, bud, have to agree with your friend. It is something they'd play in an elevator. I can't help it. Dude, if you don't see the fucking beauty in that shit, then that's not my problem. That's actually yours. Favorite Meshuggah song / album? Oh, Jacob Collier is fucking amazing. That guy, I could watch his backup vocals for fucking days. Favorite Meshuggah song / album? My favorite song at the moment is I Am Colossus. My favorite album, I really like Catch 33, which a lot of people don't. I also like Destroy, Erase, Improve. I like the EP None with Gods of Rapture. When they first started doing 7-string stuff, I love Gods of Rapture. If I had like wrestling walkout music, Gods of Rapture would be the one. What do you think about YYXYZ? The band? I don't think of them. I don't even know who that is. I mean, I've heard of it. If it's cock rock, dude, I must have missed that day. Jacob Collier, great tunes. Thanks. Favorite Mr. Bungle? Ooh, album or song? Dead Goon for me is my favorite song off of their first album. But before the album came out in the Bay Area, we had the cassette of the fucking bootlegs, or not the bootlegs, but their demo. So you'd actually listen to the demo, get used to those songs, and then when you heard them on the album, because it wasn't the first thing you listened to, you always kind of gravitate toward the one thing that you listen to. XYZ's Unreal, XYZ, that's 80s. Send me a link, put a link in here, because I don't know much about them at all. If you could play live with any band of any era, which band would it be? It would be Frank Zappa calls me up on stage to jam over one of their tunes. And I gladly accept. Well, fuck me sideways. Here you go. XYZ, like, I don't know. Icon was a good metal band for the 80s. In fact, wait a minute. We're gonna switch over to we're gonna so the first one of the first Racer X gig I saw had Vicious Rumors as the support, and that was at the Stone in San Francisco. And this motherfucker, Carl Albert, can sing, and their guitarist Mark McGee is a fucking beast. And actually, that particular gig, because it was 4 bands, and the last 2. So this is Vicious Rumors right here. Listen to this song. That actually spoiled me because it was the first club gig I went to. So it was Racer X, Vicious Rumors, and 2 other bands. And so we got there and we saw the 2 other bands, and they were all right as per usual. But then Vicious Rumors came on, and they were good enough to have headlined. Like if the night ended there, I'd have been fucking over the moon because they were fucking badass. And then Racer X came on, and that was just another level of insanity. This was probably like 89 or 90 or 91. One of the, I don't know. It would have been 90 because I was about 21-ish. Anyways, yeah, and that kind of jaded me in a sense that every time I went to see a band, I was like, okay, well, that's the caliber of musicianship. You know what I'm trying to say. For the whole night, I like the supporter's going to rock, the headliner's going to rock, and then I noticed that's kind of not the way it was, and that really kind of bummed me out. It made me feel like, well, fuck, it's anybody's game. Then it's anybody's. You can make it as matter as rad as you want, and what you're looking at when you're looking at like Vicious Rumors and Racer X, they're the top fucking badass. I mean, that's shrapnel shit right there. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. What's your favorite Vi song album? Yeah, I like Vi when he was in Zappa. I did like Flexible. I think I had that on vinyl. I'm not a big Vi fan. After Passion and Warfare, I was done. It's funny because I use nothing but Universe guitars more or less now. So I think I like his guitars more than I like him. Not a huge fan of the whole fan hair fucking thing. I don't know, but I do like that he likes Lydian. So my favorite album is probably Passion Warfare, and the song I think it might be the Riddle. Riddle's good. The one where "Let Him Go," don't. That song, which is I don't know what the fuck it's called. The answer, the question, the riddle, fucking whatever. What do you think of Andy LaRocque? I think he's fucking badass. I love that guy. I actually have to learn his solo in what's it called? Family Ghost. And I just realized, you're gonna think I'm dumb, but I don't give a fuck. Is that you can quarter speed and half speed YouTube videos, which I didn't know you could do until maybe a week ago. So I can almost stop teaching now because what more do you need? All you need to do is be able to slow it down. You'll be able to get the notes and learn for yourself. So yes, I love Andy LaRocque. In fact, let's do a King Diamond song, shall we? King Diamond. The first song I ever heard from them was "Welcome Home," because he was, quote unquote, fucking Satanist or whatever. I was actually scared to listen to the music or to listen to him. And then my friend had it in the car and he had it cranked. I fucking loved it. I loved it. Bro, Donald Fagen's chord progressions are so glorious. They're fucking great. Hey, that's the Riddle. Yeah, I love the Riddle. And I love Andy LaRocque. And, my teenager, after I heard, so I was cock rock in the beginning. And then I went over to thrash after I heard Anthrax Among the Living. In fact, I'll post that because that's part of my progression into heavier music. Anthrax. It was Anthrax who did it. Anthrax got me in the door. And Testament Among the Living. So I was living in the Bay Area. And Forbidden. I was living in the Bay Area, Bay Area thrash is where it was at the time. I was a little bit late to the party, but I did get to see Death Angel before that dude had his car accident. So among the living there, and there was another, and so we actually played we supported, I think, maybe two or three shows with Forbidden. We'll do Infinite. And we used to go see, like, our big thing on weekends when we were really, really young, well, 20s, would be either go see Forbidden play. So I'd seen Twisted into Form tour played, Jesus, so many times. And then there was a band called Violence. It's my favorite Violence song. I Profit. We supported them a couple of times, but we were doing our Mr. Bungle type stuff, and we'd kick into funk, and the Violence guys would be looking at us with their heads slightly turned like dogs. Here's some Violence. I Profit. What else? Anything else? I was also into Flotsam and Jetsam. I love thrash. We went to thrash festivals. I have to go now. It is 6 a.m. here. Thanks for being an inspiration and keep shredding. Cheers, dude. Peace out, Doug. The videos are awesome and helped me since 2011. Take it easy, man. Peace out. I should wind it up. How many people are in here? There's still 13 people. I'll go for another 10 minutes. Why not? What else? Who else? What else? Who else? Come on. Don't let me be the only one posting music. Ooh, I also went off on tangents too. Apocryph, Father of Time. So these guys I used to listen to in my 20s, and they are another shrapnel band who I think I had a couple of albums of theirs, and they are called Apocrypha, and the guitar player is now with Third Eye Blind. Look, we'll go for another 7 minutes, and then I should probably get off the phone. See the sun glaring down on my stupid fat face. What else? What other music was I into? Post your music, people. Come on. Let's not make it one way. Ooh, let's do Tan Man. So we're doing a band called Sinister Sam. This is taken from the demo. The song is called Tan Man. And yeah, people loved it. You like Ronnie Letecro of TNT? Yes, I do actually. I think that they were a great band. I thought Tony Harnell was a great singer. And I think we had the album with, was it 10,000 Lovers in One? Fantastic shit. And I remember also in 11th grade, 10th grade, being on acid and listening to Still of the Night on the radio at like midnight. And this was like the first time they were playing it. That was good. It was good that was a nice ending to an acid trip. What else? Who else? What else? Ooh, there was a Japanese band, Dead End, that we used to watch, and we heard about them from MTV Headbangers Ball. They were called Dead End, and they had some good songs, and I will post that there. Dead End. And their guitar player, I found out, just died not too long ago, which really sucks because he was fucking great. Who else? Rat. Was right into Rat when I was 15, 16. What's a good solo? In Your Directions has got a great solo. In Your Direction. Yeah, Warren fucking burns. Warren is a beast. We'll put him there. 5 minutes left. What else? What other styles? Oh, here we go. This was one of the things I listened to semi-regularly, and that's Tumba, Chick Corea, 1992 at the Blue Note in Tokyo. And you just got to watch the drummer, Vinny Colaiuta, who is probably the most viewed thing I watch. I love this performance. Watch a lot of Vinny Colaiuta videos because he's just so fucking fucked up. Okay, what else can I plug? I'm going to just do some closing plugs. If you've ever not been to my website, go here. If you love me and you want to help me get my 7-string, my Bengal 7-string, maybe not. I don't know. PayPal me some dough. I'm not going to give you the length. I don't know. Link. What else? I'm always got to promote something. Ooh, I could promote Patreon. You know, I had Patreon and I still haven't. I've had it for maybe 5 or 6 months. And I still haven't figured out how to get my money out. I don't even know how much I have in there. Probably 100 and some odd. But yeah, I got to get this. I think I've done a bit of a. I need, I think, $2,000 to get this guitar up and running, and I'm at about the $900 mark. But I also have until June to get to save. So I'm with the money that I make from YouTube, I should be able to get that to happen. I think that'll do. What's a nice closing song I could leave you on? It's a nice song. It's just a nice goodbye song. Cheap Trick. Stiff Competition. Yes. This is such a great song. I don't know which version. They always sound better live than they do in the studio. It's the craziest. I think that's the way it should be for every band. But I'm going to leave you with Cheap Trick, who I love. Did you play a 7/6-string double neck? Nah. I got a bad back, to be honest. I have a fucking bad back. All right, I'm going to leave now. So as far as I know, just so that you know how the lockdown is going out here in Australia. Can't leave the house. You have an hour a day to go out and exercise. You can go grocery shopping. You can go to work if you're an essential worker, which I am, but I'm only working 4 days a week, so I have Tuesdays off, which is when I do my videos from home. So we're still in lockdown, stage 4 lockdown. And if you think I'm lying, it's a real thing. Novelty if you make it. Novelty if you make it. If I make you it. You're going to make me a guitar. Hold on. Everybody settle down. Just make me a 7-string. In fact, here. Let's do this right. Make me a 7-string. I want a Dean ML7. I'm on live chat. ML. Do they have it? ML7 string. ML7 string. Like, I have a bad back, dude. Otherwise, do they have a Dean ML? They do have. Fuck, I don't know. Dude, if you made me a gift, gift, I'd play it. Yes. But you're crazy. That would hurt. Novelty if I make you it. Dude, just make me a fucking 7-string. I'll guarantee you I'll play that. Hi, Doug. Greetings from Durango, Mexico. Hello, Peter D. Martini. I think you've left a comment on something earlier today. It's your favorite Death album? I always loved Individual Thought Patterns. But last week I listened to all the album Human. Man, it's like, oh yeah, Human was the first album. No, what it isn't. No, I had fuck. What was the one with Pull the Plug? I had that on cassette. I forget the name of the album. Yeah, Chuck Schuldiner was very, very cool. Even though I hear there was he was hard to work with. Anyways, bought Death Human on CD. I think my favorite song. I have a bunch of favorite songs on there, but my top favorite is probably Vacant Planets. And then I loved Individual Thought Patterns because Andy LaRocque played lead on that. And I actually saw that tour. Thank God. I've seen Death live. I saw Individual Thought Patterns tour. And it was at One Step Beyond in Palo Alto in California. And the whole room was a mosh pit. And I was standing on a chair against the back wall, freaking the fuck out because I'd never seen a pit that big. It was scary as shit. So, yeah. And then that night, our singer for Sinister Sam got really, really drunk and he annoyed everybody. And then he passed out. And then we took Sharpie and he had his shirt off. So we wrote all over his face, his neck, his chest, his arms. And he didn't realize it. And then we drove him to his house, left him in the car with the windows rolled up. I think it was summer. And then went to sleep in his house. And he woke up at about 10 in the morning. He's such a fucking drama queen. And he, get the fuck out of my house. And we should have rolled down a window or something. But he said he almost suffocated in the car, which is like bullshit. Okay. I've spent a nice amount of time with you all. If you have musical things you want me to hear, put them there. Put them in the comments below because I'm always looking to listen to new music. What is the best food to eat after 4 hours of metronome practice? Sara Lee Ultra Chocolate Ice Cream. 47 minutes, and I was only going to go for like 10 or 15. All right. It was fun. Thank you for getting me out of my lockdown funk. Lockdown funk. Say lockdown funk. All right, I gotta go. Peace. Bye. See you Monday with another video.